In this video, I'm going to talk about phonological processes, which are basically patterns of errors in a child's speech. So as a child is learning sounds, they may tend to simplify the sounds as they are acquiring them as a way to make it easier for them to speak, and we call those phonological processes. It's normal for children to have these, but then by a certain age, they should have acquired the sounds to no longer be producing these processes. If they haven't, then they are considered delayed. So I'm going to go over the main ones that we work on here at the primary and explain what they mean, because your child may have this listed in their IEP as a goal to work on one of these processes. So I want you to understand what it sounds like. So the first one is backing. So backing is whenever you have front sounds like a T or a D that are produced in the back of your mouth, K or G. So when a child does this, it sounds like this. So the word might be dog, and they would say gog. So the D in dog is produced at the back as a G. So that's backing. Fronting is just the opposite of that. So fronting is whenever your back sounds, your K's and your G's, are produced at the front as a T or a D. So the word might be cat, but they would say tat instead of cat. So that K sound is a T. So that's fronting. Stopping is whenever there's a sound that's supposed to have airflow, so like an S or an SH or an F is stopped with a P or a D or a T. So the airflow is stopped. So an example of that would be the word fan becomes pan. So they're stopping all the sounds that are supposed to have airflow. That's what we call stopping. Deaffrication is whenever the sound like J or the CH sound is replaced with either a stopping sound, so a TD, or an SH. So an example of that would be chip becomes ship. So the CH is replaced with an SH. That's what we call deaffrication. Final consonant devoicing is when the final sound in a word is supposed to be voiced and the child replaces that voiced sound with an unvoiced sound. So an example of that would be pig. They replace the G in pig with a K, so pig becomes pick. That's what we call final consonant devoicing. Cluster reduction. That is whenever you have two consonants together. So for example, the word smile, it has an S and an M, and the child will drop one of those sounds. So smile becomes either mile or sile, depending on what sound that they drop. That's what we call cluster reduction or consonant cluster reduction. Final consonant deletion is whenever they drop the final consonant of the word. So for example, the word dog, if they say daw instead of dog, that's final consonant deletion. They're dropping that final sound. And we have weak syllable deletion, and that is whenever you have a multisyllabic word, so a word that has several different syllables in it, and they drop the weak syllable. So an example of that would be saying nana instead of banana. So they're dropping that weak syllable. So those are the main phonological processes that we work on here at the primary, and I hope that helps you understand them a little better. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at kdubois, DUBOIS, @ptisd.org. Thank you.